Welcome to Vossman Reviews. I am Vossman. Today we're going to be going over Liberty of the Seas from Royal Caribbean ship tour. Let's get it at it. Deck 15, this is all the way to the very tippy top of the ship, is the chapel. It is only accessible through deck 14 on the aft elevators. You have to go up to 14, then walk up a short flight of stairs to get to this. Now, most ships in this Liberty is one of the most unique ones because this actually has a chapel. Most of these chapels have been transformed into either an escape room or laser tag or something else. So this is definitely a unique feature on Liberty of the Seas, the chapel. Going down one deck, deck 14, Suite Lounge. This is for Pinnacle and high suite level guests. It's kind of just like their own little area they get to have lunch in and things like that. Olive and Twist. This is also part of the Viking Crown Lounge, which is on deck 14, like I say. It overlooks the back end of the ship, Splashaway Bay there. Really good views for sail away. It's a good place to go. Plus, they have a tremendous nightlife. They've got a stage there. Usually have a DJ. They do silent disco here. Really fun place, really good views. Liberty Dunes all the way up front there, accessible through like deck 12, and you just keep walking up on the upper area pool decks. My best score was negative or 3 under par, so not bad. It's pretty much the same putt-putt course on every other ship. Called Liberty Dunes. Rock Wall, deck 13 on the aft part of the ship there. It's pretty much on almost all Royal Caribbean ships. The basketball court, or the sports court as they call it, because it's not just basketball, but there's pickleball, there's dodgeball, all these different activities that you can do. Coming up is the water slides, Typhoon and Cyclone, called the Perfect Storm. Good for kids. Adults probably aren't going to find it too much fun because they're really not that fast, but you know, it's there. This is Tidal Wave. This is another thing that's unique to Liberty of the Seas, and I don't think until Icon comes out that they have another type of thing like this. It actually extends out over the ship. That one's kind of fun. Requires 2 people. Flow Rider, the boogie board, the stand-up wakeboard type thing, fall down, go boom until you can get it right. That's pretty much my experience with it. I just fall over a lot. Now deck 12, you have the Vitality Spa at Sea. All the way towards the front of the ship there, you have hair and nails off to the left there. Then you've got your treatment rooms for different types of massages and spas and things like that. I didn't go in there because I'm sure they had some people doing some treatments and I don't want to bother them. And they've got the Sky Bar. This is the above the pool bar. It's basically just on up there. Anyway, yeah, here they were having a rooster drink a drink there. It's one of those squeezy rooster chicken things that make that god-awful noise. The deck 12, the walking track, 4 laps is 1 mile. This goes all the way around Splashaway Bay, around that Sky Bar, and comes all the way back. So this is the Challenger Arcade, located kind of surrounded by all of the different Adventure Ocean places. Multiple different types of games and things like that. Skee ball, you've got your multiple different types of air hockeys, you've got your crane machines there that can pick up all these different types of trinkets and toys and things like that. You've got a whole bunch of different type of arcade, games, shoot 'em up, racing games. You can win tickets, which are digital, which you can use for that machine right there in the back. Most of these machines did work. I think we only found one that didn't have a sign. But it's fun. it is extra charge. Most of them are like $2 a play, so you do have to kind of keep that in mind. That the kids, if you have kids with it, it's not free. You will charge it to your stateroom. And like I said, surrounding that is the Royal Babies and Tots. Then you have Aquanauts ages 3 to 5, and Voyagers, which is 9 to 11, and then Fuel, which is the teens. So that kind of all surrounds the Challenger arcade up there. Then you've got Johnny Rockets, which is your classic 50s diner, which is extra, but it's a one flat fee. Shakes are free if you have the deluxe beverage package. Then deck 11, you have the gym, Vitality Fitness at sea. This is all the way towards the front, so those windows face the front of the ship. It's either port or ocean. It's open whenever. They have a wide variety of machines, free weights, good stuff like that. And then deck 11, this is looking down into the solarium from 12, but this is a deck 11 right behind the gym. The adults only type of area where there's a hot tub and pool. They used to be 16 and up, but I think they just recently changed it to 18 years and up. Come as you are seating. There's plenty of seating, but those benches, those swingy benches, kind of fill up pretty quickly. You have the hot tubs are on either side of the solarium. They can't leave it out over the ship there, so you're literally hanging off the edge of the ship. Really cool views. Hot tub, pool with a little walking path right over the pool. And of course you have your solarium bar right there. Same as any other bar, just for the solarium. And then you have your pool bar, which is for the main pool area. This is where everybody can go. Here's the pool deck looking down from deck 12 into the pool area. You have like your general pool area, then you have your sports pool. I don't really know what the difference is really, because I didn't see like a whole lot of activities. I know in some of the bigger ships they have water volleyball and all that other kind of stuff. I didn't see that on the activity, so I think they just had 2 pools. Water was really cold because this was over January, so these people must be from Arctic Circle. Then you have your towel station, and then right next to it you have your lifeguards. Your towels are free to use, but you do have to return them using your SeaPass card or you will be charged. And then coming up right next to it is Sprinkles, which is your free ice cream that you can get. They will hand it to you. You pick vanilla, chocolate, or swirl. And look at that, there was a huge line. I did not want to wait. We got Splashaway Bay, which is designed just for children, towards the aft end of the pool deck. They've got their own pool, which I think is a 1.5 or 2 feet deep at max or something like that, so toddlers can really enjoy it. They've got, slides of all different types of sizes and spinnies. They've got their own water bucket that dumps tons of water. They have their own hot tub with wheelchair accessible. So they really go all out for kids on the Freedom class style ships, which is what Liberty of the Seas is. And then they have a little area roped off just for kids that are in swim diapers, so like your toddler type ages, which they have shut down at the moment, but they have water spouts and a slide and things like that. And then right next to it is Squeeze, which is yet again another bar, mostly for the adults that are probably having to watch the kids at Splashaway Bay. They have one right there for you. And of course, you can't go on a ship, a Royal Caribbean ship, anywhere without having the Windjammer. This didn't have a washy station like all of them normally do. And also the freestyle refill machines where you get your cup and all that stuff. Liberty of the Seas doesn't have one, which was odd. Giovanni's, this is your Italian kitchen that is a extra charge restaurant, but this is their Italian style. It's got great views. Try to give you that Tuscany feel. And on the other side of that, everyone probably is aware, but Chops Grill is the steakhouse, the staple steakhouse of Royal Caribbean. I've eaten here many a times. I've never been disappointed. And again, great views. Extra charge restaurant, but date night, completely worth it. Now deck 10. Next couple of videos are going to be in rapid succession as far as decks. It's the card room. That's the only thing other than stateroom that is on deck 10 that you can use, board games, things like that. Just a fun, quiet little area. Deck 9 is going to be the library. This is bring your own books. This is drop off books. This is take whatever book is there available to you. Again, other than staterooms, this is the only thing really that's on deck 9. And then you have RC Online plus the Crown and Anchor Loyalty Desk, which is also there on deck 8. My wife was able to come here and do some homework. If you have the internet package, all you have to do is sign in to these, or sign off on the device that you're using, sign in onto these, same internet. Then you've got deck 5, main dining room. This is decks 5, 4, and 3, or 3, 4, 5. I'm only showing it from deck 5 looking down because I don't feel like going to every single main dining room to get the same kind of view. So that's just looking down from deck 5. As you can see, it goes all the way down to deck 3. And we've got the Royal Promenade, which is this like internal like strip mall area on deck 5. Starting off on, well, I thought I had them all in order, but I don't. This is the service desk. So if you have any problems there, see them. Plus you have short excursions right there. The cupcake cupboard. They do hand make and bake all these cupcakes fresh every day. I asked the person there, I'm like, these just shipped in or whatever. He's like, no, we make them every day. It is an additional charge also. And then the ice cream shop is also extra. They serve Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Wide variety of flavors. If you are a gold or any kind of Crown and Anchor Society member, you get a 10% off, and it keeps going up the higher up you go. The vintages, this is the wine bar that's located on there. Anything that's priced 14 or above, you have to pay extra for if you have the deluxe beverage package. But if you have it, the deluxe beverage package 14 and below includes. I was asking if he could pour little wine glasses. I was walking in to get a shot of that, and he was very open to that idea, so that was just kind of a little fun shot that I was able to do. Really nice, quiet place, and they have usually someone playing guitar there. Now, Sorrento's, best pizza on any ship that you're ever going to have, and I'm prepared to fight you over that. Royal Caribbean has Sorrento's, and they have the best pizza, especially at 1, 2 in the morning when you've had a few drinks and you're just looking to have a munchie. Now this is the Connoisseur Club. It's right towards the very front of deck 5, almost right to the front. Just a little quiet area, to study or to sit back and relax. Usually they host the Alcoholics Anonymous. Star Lounge is the very front on deck 5. It's just, they usually do like bingo here. They do silent disco parties. They do all these kind of like activities, tribute and things like that. Hoof and Claw. This is the English pub that they have on every promenade. Every ship that has a promenade. They all are named differently from ship to ship. So this is the one on Liberty, Hoof and Claw. I didn't get a chance to sit down and watch the entertainment, but they're always usually pretty good. The Cafe Promenade, this is also where you can get coffee. This ship doesn't have like a specific Starbucks, it's extra. So they have Starbucks coffee here that's part of the beverage package. You can just get like small like treats and things like that. They usually open from really early to really late. Next cruise, that's where you can go to get your next cruise. You get onboard credit when you book through them, and it's a lower deposit. when you do onboard the ship. Usually it's $200 down instead of like $500 or $1,000. Our bar. This is yet another bar that's on the promenade. Usually they tend to do more of the fancier drinks, and it's a little bit more chill and relaxed because it's further down. Then we got some fancy leathers, fashion boutique, so fancy expensive leather, things that you can purchase. I myself don't need any fancy leather, but it's there if you want it. And then the next store is going to be Get Out There, which is kind of like a, if you forgot some kind of beachwear type of thing, that's where it's going to be. They have sunglasses, they have shorts, sundresses, all that kind of stuff that I had already packed, so I didn't need to, but it's there. Get Out There. This is the store. Gifts and jewelry. Obviously, this is going to be your expensive metals and expensive gems that you can purchase if you'd like. Need any, but it's there if you want to. And of course, any of this stuff you don't have to pay. You're not paying cash for it. You just assign it to your SeaPass card, and then it goes on whatever card you have attached to your Royal Caribbean account. And then perfume and cosmetics, obviously your expensive smelling liquids and lipsticks and things like that. Here is your Royal Promenade car. Every ship that has Royal Promenade has a car on it. The CEO of Royal Caribbean really likes these types of cars, and there's one different one for every promenade. Here's the stairs that go down to the casino from the promenade. That puts you right out by the bar. Now, deck 4, you have the schooner bar, and this is a staple bar on every Royal Caribbean ship. And I've been on the smallest, and I've been on the biggest, and they're on every one. Sabre is a Mexican-style restaurant that's extra additional charge. They were actually closed, but they let me in there to film on the inside of it. So, it's just this quiet little place. Good Mexican food if that's something that you want. Then, of course, you have the Casino Royale, which is midship. Deck 4 has, all your card type games, your blackjack, Texas Hold'em, things like that. Slot machines, which, as I understand it, are fitted. Liberty of the Seas was fitted with all brand new slot machines. They had recently updated it all. So they work nice and are very enticing, of course. And then you've got your casino bar right there. The waitstaff there works extremely hard to get everybody to keep drinking so they keep spending money. The photo gallery, this is where you go to get all your photos that you've either taken online or to set up, photo opportunities and things like that. So if you want a photo package, you've got them all right there. And if they had taken your picture at any point like that, like during dinner and things like that, you just go to one of those screens and touch them. Now, I used 2 different GoPros filming this because one died filming it. And speaking of GoPro, look at that. You have all of your GoPro accessories that you could ever want. If anyone knows GoPro, anyone from there, please tell them that I'm interested in this one. Boleros. Now, this is your Latin nightclub bar. Usually open from boarding day. They're open as soon as you get there, but they usually start at 1 o'clock and they're open till really late. Really great Latin music, really fun to be there. Best mojitos on the show. Now, this is the walking path that's on deck 4 that kind of encircles the entire ship there. It goes around all the way in the back, goes away all the way up to the front there to the helipad, which is technically on deck 5. But the only way to access the helipad is from deck 4, so that's why I'm going to show it to you here in just a minute. That was at Coco Key. Beautiful, perfect day at Coco Key. So to get to the helipad, you go all the way to the forward elevators. You come down to deck 4 and you come out that door, and then you're going to go up these flight of stairs and it's it's kind of like a little bit of a hike there. Like the stairs are, there's 2 sets, so it's kind of like deck 5.5, really, deck 5.5, deck 6. So you walk up those stairs and you keep walking forward, and then you walk up another set of stairs, and you'll eventually come to this, which is the helipad. Freedom class, or Voyager class and Freedom class ships have a passenger accessible helipad. Oasis class, with the exception of Allure of the Seas, which is right there that you see to our left on the port side when we were docked, actually has a helipad that you can access. So on deck 3 now, this is going to be the Platinum Theater. This is all the way towards the front of the ship. You can get to, like, there's exits on deck 4, but the actual theater is, the main floor is on deck 3, so that's why I put it there. The show we had planned to go see, Saturday Night Fever, was canceled because the singer was sick. Just behind that is going to be the art gallery on deck 3. There's always an art gallery, even on the small ships for Royal Caribbean. So if you like expensive paint on canvas, this is for you. On air, this is your karaoke, like nightclub. There's a bar there. They have family karaoke. They have late night karaoke. Any kind of karaoke that you want to do to your heart's content, you can do it on deck 3 right there. I think they were singing a Taylor Swift song there. Studio B is your onboard ice rink. Some places have laser tag. They transform the ice rink too, so you can do that there. Ice shows, free skate time. They have all of that. Ice skating at sea. Who would have thought? Bring a jacket, it can be a little cold. And then finally, on deck 2 is the conference center. If you're attending a conference on a ship, then that's where you're going to go, is on deck 2. And I hope that you enjoyed that. That is Liberty of the Seas ship tour from deck 15 all the way to deck 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.